Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Michael Internet Pro. I wanted to discuss a couple things. On the last video, I talked about a lot of different ways to get traffic to your business. And one of the things I want to talk about today is what is like one of the number one ways for anyone who's just starting. So, for example, if I was starting my internet career right now, my advertising career right now, online advertising career in 2016, where would I put all my focus? Okay, now I've been doing it for 8 years, so I have like a lot of different things that work for me. But one of the things that I like about the email processing system is that the training is surrounded and focused on three different aspects, but particularly one is really strong right now. Right now, it's blowing up, and that's Instagram. I want to show you something that I just typed up, which is Instagram engagement versus Facebook. And I was curious about this because I knew that Instagram was, leading the way, but you have to kind of keep abreast of what's going on from 1 month to the next, from 1 year to the next. As you can see, it says users interactions with brands posts as a percentage of brands, fans or followers. Right now is 4.21% over 0.07, and Twitter's 0.03. Now we know, as marketers that have been marketing online for a number of years, that Twitter was never really a powerhouse when it came to driving targeted traffic to any offer. In 2010, it was when it first began. When it first started up, it was really good, and then they put in a lot of different filters, which kind of left people, and also got very popular. When it got saturated, it was more tweets going around, and then the competition basically thinned out a lot of our traffic. And because I can remember making a lot of money from Twitter when it, like in 2010, around that time. But they started putting a lot of filters. We could only have one account. It just, everything started to get a lot, more stringent. And Facebook did the same thing. I think it was about maybe 3 or 4 years back, where they changed the kind of like their own personal algorithm of how they allow for engagement to come across all of the different profiles. You had to actually have a lot of engagement from your individual followers or fans or friends, or however you want to look at it, depending on what kind of page you were, in order to get more engagement. So engagement breeds engagement on Facebook. Okay, where Instagram hasn't went that route yet. And I think that Instagram is kind of like Facebook's version of Twitter. It's kind of like they wanted something that was a cross between Twitter and Pinterest, where you had these images and it was off the fly, kind of like Twitter is. Of course, using the mobile side of things, but they don't really lock you down, on Instagram. Instagram has a lot of sister sites to promote the main Instagram account. I think Counter Square is one of the biggest ones. You can go make an account over at Counter Square and get a lot of engagement. And there's a lot of other ones that are similar to Counter Square, but that's just one that comes to mind. And it will bring you a lot of traffic. And so the engagement is what you want. And if you don't understand what engagement means, it basically just means someone who interacts with your post and is allowed to see your posts. Okay, because the problem with being on a third-party platform is that Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, but in this case we're speaking about Instagram, controls your viewership. Okay, if they want to put any type of filter around it and keep a percentage of your fans, followers, likes, whatever the case may be, from seeing your particular post, they can do that at any time. That's what Facebook has done, and one of the reasons why Facebook